Hello YouTube, my name is Robin, but you can call me Nosferobtu. This is my first real YouTube video and I'm gonna be doing a Q&A speed painting drawing thing of a My Favorite Murder flash sheet for my tattoo portfolio. Sorry about my voice, I am getting some kind of sickness. Let's begin! Get to know me tag, guys. Here we go. Question number 1. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Big oil country. Big mood. Big mood. Question number 2. Where do you currently live? At this exact moment in time, I am in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I love it here. I love the seaside. I love the mountains. We've got a forest. Whoa. Murder time? I hope not. I'm not into getting killed. Question 3. Who is your first best friend? I think my first best friend is a person I still know to this day, and her name is Giselle. I've known her since I was 3 because we took ballet together, and she would always talk about me outside of ballet class, so her mom thought I was her imaginary friend, but I'm not. I'm a real human being. So, hey Giselle. We tight, girl, we tight. Alright, question number 4. How tall are you? I am a menacing 163 centimeters or 5 foot 3 inches. Am I bitter about it? Every single day. Can I do anything to change it? No. So I will stay this passive-aggressively small height until the end of my days. Question number 5. Dogs or cats? I am pretty badly allergic to cats, so I am a dog person. I love a good pupper. I've had 3 dogs in my lifetime. I love medium to large size dogs. The bigger the dog, the better. I also do enjoy hairless cats because they have to love you because they need your body heat. You know? Forced love. Question number 6. Funniest moment throughout high school. You guys, I think high school for most people is such an awkward point in their lives, like people trying to find themselves or just going through the motions of trying to find your tribe and just existing in this really awkward hormone charged place. So high school as a whole was a funny moment for me, but I think the funniest moment is that I was emo the entire time. Alright, carrying on. Question number 7. What year were you born? I was born in 1995. Halfway there, living on a prayer. Didn't get to see the entire 90s, but I lived through a little bit of it, so that was pretty fun. We had sticker earrings. We watched Rugrats. I don't know. Question number 8. Are you or have you gone to college? I have gone to college. I actually have a degree in fine arts with a specialty in oil painting with realist portraiture and copperplate etching. So we'll see what happens with that. Currently I'm a waitress. Next question. Question number 9. What is your favorite drink? I think I'm gonna have to go with coffee. It's the nectar of the gods, as they say. Moving right along. What is your favorite animal and why? Okay, team, I have 2 favorite animals. The bat and the shark. Ooh, I do love a flying, twinkling little baby boy in the sky using its sonar powers to manger at night. But I also love a very, very intimidating, big, beefy boy floating in the sea, stalking its next kill. You know, I just love both aspects of these creatures. They're very majestic. Right now, my top 5 sharks are the basking shark, frilled shark, whale shark, white-tipped reef shark, and the leopard shark. Did you guys know leopard sharks could use their little fins to walk through tidal pools? I didn't until I watched a documentary on them. Wow, I love sharks so much, but also bats. How do I pick? I can't. Next question. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? Probably the sweetness of a peach and also internalized rage. Alrighty, question 12, tea or coffee? Honestly, I know I said coffee was my favorite drink, but I drink a ton of tea as well. I usually drink 3 cups of coffee a day and 3 cups of tea a day, along with a whole bunch of water. I am just sucking up the fluids. I don't know. I think as far as getting me moving, it would have to be coffee because of the caffeine content, but then again, there is a lot of caffeine in tea as well, so hard question, but I think I'm gonna have to stick with coffee on this one. Question 13, what are your life goals? Right now, the reason I moved to Vancouver in the first place is because this is part of my projection plan to obtain a tattoo apprenticeship and work towards becoming a professional tattoo artist. I think there's a lot of validity to be had between human interaction, and I know that tattooing seems like such an odd way to achieve that interaction with a stranger, but somebody is paying you to maim them, to keep your art on their body until kingdom comes, whenever their kingdom rolls around. And I just think that's such a unique experience, and I really love social interaction. That's one of my favorite parts of being a human, is interacting with people, but it's also one of the most terrifying parts of being a human. Alright, carrying right on. What sports do you play or have you played? Guys, right now, I'm a no sport kind of gal. I went to art school. I continue to make art. Do I look like I do sports? No, I don't. No. But I did used to play indoor and outdoor soccer. And let me tell ya, when you get to tier 4, young teenage girls playing indoor soccer, it is the most aggressive thing I have ever experienced. I think one of the main reasons why I stopped is because it wasn't fun anymore, because it was so aggressive. It wasn't recreational, it was just aggressive soccer. And also I think I got accidentally tripped, and I didn't realize what had happened to me until I looked down and saw that 1, my knees were skinless, 2, I was bleeding into my socks, and 3, I was completely numb on my kneecaps from the shock and the lack of skin. So I started crying and ran off the field, and that was pretty much the write-off of my soccer career for me, let me tell ya. Question 15, have any books you read changed your life? At the moment, no, because I read high-level fantasy books, but maybe I should read some books that'll change my life. Because I've got a bone to pick with talking about moss for 6 chapters. Is the moss important? If I skip one of these chapters, will I regret it? Yes, you always regret skipping the chapters about the moss. Don't skip the moss chapters. Next question. What is your favorite movie? Oh, my colleague asked me this very same question today at work, and I just don't know. There's so much to pick from. Like, my inner dark child says The Nightmare Before Christmas, as all emos do, but also my aesthetic art school student says Howl's Moving Castle. What a visually pleasing film. But also, the romantic Pisces part of me is saying, hey, Robin, what about Pride and Prejudice? BBC miniseries, but also Keira Knightley starring. You know, it's just too hard. There's a lot to pick from. Just so much. There's so much. Thor, I love superheroes. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, I can't decide. Oh my goodness. Oh, who are your favorite YouTubers? Right now, I'm gonna go with Toxic Tears. It's Black Friday, Pixie Locks, Pink Sparkles. I'm really loving my strong female YouTubers lately, and I feel that they all make very valid and interesting content, and I just love to watch them. Question 18, do you speak any languages and how well? Honestly, as a Canadian citizen, am I ashamed to say that I can only speak English? Absolutely. But my French is very, very poor. I don't understand the differences between gendered nouns and verbs, as well as objects, and the sentence structure is very confusing to me. I would really love to learn Norwegian because I would like to live in Norway someday, and I'm trying to teach myself a little bit of Dutch. My grandpa was Dutch, important people to me are Dutch, and I just want to know a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Wow, so predominantly I can only speak English. Confidently, I can also only speak English. Wow, that was a long-winded answer. Whew. Oh, question 19. Are you single or taken? I am on the relationship train right now, and I'm telling ya, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Whoo, mama. Question 20. What is your idea of your dream date? I would say for me, in the city of Vancouver, my dream date would be to maybe go to a very scenic place, like maybe go on a quick hike up a mountain, or go to a waterfall, or maybe some kind of canyon and just take in the view, maybe just have a tea or a snack at that viewpoint, have a nice chat, just sit down, just do some walking or something for a little bit, you know, go down to the base of wherever, you know, my car is parked or the public transit is, maybe grab a coffee, maybe grab a tea, just some kind of nice drink. Make my way back to wherever we decide we're going to watch a movie, make dinner together, and following that, watch a movie, have a little cuddle, you know, just close the night in, really Hygge style. That would be a very nice date for me. I like things that are low maintenance, but you know, you really pencil in the time to be present with the other person. That's a dream date for me. I love the just being fully present. That's a good one. Question 22. How would you describe your fashion sense? Oh man, so as I previously said, I am a waitress. So am I gonna wear goth clothes to work? Absolutely not. I cannot deal with getting vegetables all over my very expensive black clothing. I would say my fashion sense is a wannabe goth, but a casual goth when I'm by myself. You know, it's just really hard to maintain being full-on goth. I would say I'm more subtle new goth maybe than full-on platform shoes and stuff. I just can't quite afford that right now. Question 23. What is your go-to hairstyle? You guys, I'm gonna put a little video clip up because I can't maintain this mane. Oh, I brush it. It tangles within 4 minutes. I do not know what to do with my hair. It is a mess. When I'm at work, I put it in a low bun, usually because I don't want to get it in or around consumables, and I don't want it all crustied up with food. But also, I used to straighten my hair every single day when I was emo, and it took a pretty big damage hit. I used to have hair every color under the rainbow, so it's always trying to suck up some kind of moisture, and it's like Hermione. The more stressed out I am, the bigger it gets. Oh my goodness. 24. How many siblings do you have? Ooh, I have one spicy, sassy, but mysterious Seastro. Yeah, I love her dearly, and we've been very close ever since we were little. We're like best friends. Love that kid. Question 25. What is your go-to fast food order? Ooh, guys, this is gonna be really disappointing. I don't really eat out that often. I work with food, so my desire to want to eat out is extremely minimal, especially because I usually just want to eat broccoli. That's besides the point. My go-to fast food order is probably a coffee with 2 cream, 2 sugar, or we call it double in Canada. That's my go-to Tim Hortons order, and maybe fries. But for the most part, because I don't eat meat, I don't really get fast food. I can't enjoy some nugs or a good burger because I don't enjoy where those products come from. Here we go. 26. Do you use a PC or a Mac? I am brainwashed into the Mac. I am the Mac. I have a computer, I have a phone, I have an iPad. It's ridiculous. I'm a Mac. And I fell for it. Marketing, good design, fell for it. Next question. What is your most memorable vacation memory? Holy smokes. This is a big one, so buckle up, Buttercup. So when I was a middle teenager, my parents thought, hey, let's take the Goyles down to Florida. We'll go do a cruise, but first, we'll go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, best vacation ever. We got capes, we got wands. My parents just kept buying us butterbeer because they love us dearly and I adore them. Oh my gosh. And to top it all off, we got to ride this roller coaster called the Dueling Dragons twice in a row with no wait time for the line. And my sister and I, we could not figure it out. We thought, like, there's no one here, there's no wait time, it doesn't make any sense. In essence, we got into line, got on within 6 or 7 minutes, got off the roller coaster, got back in line, and there was no wait. We just got right back onto the roller coaster. And later that night, we go back to our hotel and turn on the news, as you do as a traveling Canadian in the America. And what do we see? The headlining story is that this poor person was on the Dueling Dragons ride the day before, or it was a very close relation. It must have been the day before or the day of that we were on the roller coaster itself. And there was some kind of obstruction when they were on the fastest point of the roller coaster, and it blinded them. And it was such tragic irony because this person was already blind in one of their eyes, and the obstruction blinded their good eye. Just absolutely chaotic. And it's just memorable because it was so fun for us, but it was also so tragic for someone else. Oh. And if you guys want to hear more about vacation memories from personal traveling I've done by myself, I'm gonna be putting some travel videos out, so you just hang tight for those guys, let me tell ya. Question 28. What are your morning or evening routines? I'm not even going to get into this because those are both two hectic and chaotic times of my day. So if anyone wants more information on that, let me know from all 4 of you who are subscribed to me, if you even care, and I will make something in regards to that. Question 29. Do you have any bad habits? My dudes, I certainly do. One of my worst habits that I have right now is forcing myself to stay awake until very late in the morning, like 2 or 3 a.m., even if I have to work the next morning. And it's a really self-destructive behavioral pattern that I've been developing that I want to just completely obliterate. There's no reason for it. And I'm really trying hard to work through that because it's just not good for you. You need sleep. You need to value your body and give your brain a rest, and same with your eyes. So that's my worst habit that I have right now. Question 30. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. Well, I did mention that I really want to be a tattoo apprentice, but because you can't see me, and sorry, disclaimer, I couldn't get my camera audio to match up with my video footage. There was too much feedback from the sounds around me in my apartment, so I'm working to remedy that. But one thing you wouldn't know, because you physically can't see me, is that 3 days ago, I just got a fresh tattoo. I'm really fond of it, and maybe I'll show you in the future. Alright guys, this video is veering on being way too long. Thank you so much for sticking with it if you're still here up until this point. And yeah, here's my flash sheet. If you guys haven't listened to the podcast, My Favorite Murder, I highly encourage you to do so. It is so good. It's about true crime, you know, it's about humanity. It's hosted by Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hardstark, and it's my absolute favorite. I can't say enough good things about it. And yeah, thank you for sticking around. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, give this video a like if you feel so inclined. And I'm Nosferobtu, and I'll see you next time.